on the mower deck, you silly billies. Hey there, everybody. Let's talk a little bit about grass. Our neighbors are out mowing their lawn, as is their right and prerogative. And, it's one of those things where it's the season for it. We are in a heavily tick-prone area in the middle of the woods, and they like hiding in tall grasses. And today alone, I've pulled off 12 ticks from myself. I stopped counting on the dog, and we took 2 off of Juniper. And so, from a safety standpoint, I totally get it and respect it. But we do things slightly differently here. So, what you are looking at right now is our leach field. This is a part of our property that handles our septic waste and turns it into nutritive mulches and grasses. Not in every patch. There have been some places that obviously could use a little bit of reseeding, probably with some of the wildflower mix that we have. And we mow around a good number of plants, and we set our mower deck on the highest setting possible. And I'll show you just what that kind of looks like. And so here is the level of the grass where we cut, and there is the level of the grass that we didn't. There's only a little bit of difference, really. And we mowed a few days ago, so there's been a little bit more. But I think that the goals of the mow are maybe not the same. We're going for more of a pasture look in this area. There's more wildflower growth in here. We've got the Ansonaria, the pussy toes that you can see. We've done a video about these before. And the clovers are coming up. The violets are absolutely untouched up front. But this patch of grass here is where the dog runs and plays with his frisbees when he decides that it's in his interest to bring them back. This is where we take Juniper for barefooting. And for those of you who are into it, the whole grounding thing, I don't know. I just know that barefoot walking is the healthiest and most evolutionarily adapted way to train our feet and muscles. But all of this grass can get turned into some mulch for some of the plants. I know, plastic snow fencing, but the chickens and the ducks just absolutely refuse to cross it. And so when we mowed our leach field, all we did was toss down, in some areas a little sparingly, and in some areas a little thickly. But I don't have anything against people who mow. And I don't have anything against people with grass. I think that some lawn care practices are probably not great for the environment, not great for the biodiversity in the area. But there is a very careful balance for folks between what their personal aesthetics are, and who am I to judge that in public, what their safety and health requirements are, what their use cases are. And to judge for that is, I think, not good people care. And so, yeah, I mow. I have a little battery-powered bagger mower. We save every scrap of grass, and it either goes to the rabbits, or it goes to the compost, or it goes to the gardens as mulch. Sort of a Jim Kovaleski style. But I don't know. It's not my favorite noise. It's not my favorite time of year, mosquito time. They like the tall grass too, as do the biting flies, which are also out in force right now. Ugh. And so I try not to judge too hard when it comes to people mowing their lawns. Um, do I wish that they would embrace a pasture mindset and save some corners and let those corners slowly expand? The mosquito. As they get more comfortable with the idea of having more wildlife in their properties and on their parcels that they steward, yes, absolutely. But if it's a safety thing, if it's a personal aesthetics thing and not so much I'm trying to impress my neighbors with how pristine my lawn is. Look at me. I've sprayed poison everywhere. If it's not that, I'm forgiving and understanding and in the same boat, I guess, depending on how you choose to look at it. But if they don't spray, but they mow occasionally or to a point where their grass is at a level that allows they and their families to enjoy the space, I think enjoying the space outdoors and being connected to the world in that way is far more important than me being preachy about whether or not they've got pom-poms on their grass and seed heads forming. And I don't need to be so judgy about it. And so that's my thought. That's my thought. If you're going to mow, set your mower deck super high. Use the grass. Use it. Or, barring that, give it to someone who will. Cut down on the number of ticks that are attacking you. Cut down on the amount of time you opt to spend inside instead of outside. And we're cool. Right? We're cool. Till next time. Thanks for watching. Happy planting.